Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are the 30th of June 2020. First we can look at the 4-hour chart of the Bitcoin price. On Sunday, the Bitcoin price breached this important trend line, and this trend line has been valid since the middle of March. First, it acted as a resistance line, then it acted as a support line, and now it acts again as a resistance line. And yesterday and today we are riding the trend line. We did not breach it yet. And we can expect to move in this triangle. And we have two important resistance lines, this line and this line, and one support line around 8,700. And we can wait for a big move, which will bring us below this support line. And the ATR indicator shows the volatility. The volatility is going down again. And when the volatility is going down, this means that the probability of a big move is increasing. And when we compare to the situation in February, we had a top around the same level, 10,500, and we had a symmetrical pattern around the top. One month before the top, we breached this support line for the first time, and approximately 1 month after the top, we went down this trend line. Here we had our top around the 1st of June, and we breached this trend line around the 29th of April. So that was a little bit more than 1 month. So one month after this top will be around the 2nd of June, or a little bit later, the 3rd or 4th of June. And that's when we can expect a bigger move downward, according to me. And maybe we will have a retest of this blue line first. And if we continue to write this trend line, the retest can happen on the 10th of July. So I expect a big move down before the 10th of July. When we look at the bigger picture, this is the weekly chart since the all-time high at the end of 2017. We have these important trend lines which have been valid for many months and are still valid, and we did not breach the trend lines. And in the last 2 weeks before this week, we also had a so-called doji candlestick, and these doji candlestick can indicate a trend reversal. So that increases the probability that we will go down. And also the weekly stochastic RSI has turned very bearish. And in the past, the stochastic RSI perfectly predicted the downtrend. For example, here in February, or here in July. It also predicted the downtrend. When we look at this chart, this is the daily chart since the beginning of 2018. And this ellipse has acted as a resistance and support on several occasions. This was 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So I expect that the price of Bitcoin will move inside the ellipse as long as possible. So we might go up a little bit and even retest the boundary and then go down. But this is the middle line of the ellipse. When we would reach the ellipse above the middle line, it's likely that the Bitcoin price will increase. But if we breach the ellipse below the middle line, we can expect to go down more. This chart shows the situation with the pandemic. In America, it's still not under control. And even in Europe, the number of cases is increasing again a little bit. So the pandemic will linger on, and in the autumn it will even get worse, probably. The price of Bitcoin is also closely correlated to the stock market. This is the chart of the S&P 500. And we breached the support line on the 9th of June. And since then, we are below the trend line, and we might form an Elliott wave of 5 steps. Yesterday, the S&P 500 went up, but we are still riding the Elliott wave. This was all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and see you next time.